Hello everyone, and welcome to a different video to what I'm used to doing. You'll notice that my audio quality is actually the same as every other video, pretty much. That is actually because I'm using OBS to record this, as always. Why do I bring this up? Because I'm actually voicing over when I originally recorded this, because OBS would not record Blender, but it can record my voice. So I used a different video recorder, but it was really bad at capturing my audio. And so I don't want to give you guys a video that has really bad audio quality. Sorry for dragging this on for so long. Let's just get right into this. Alright, so this is a tutorial for my Dodo map called Wall Riders. This will hopefully help you at least try and beat Wall Riders, help you with something you're stuck on, or just give you any tips. So, anyway, getting right into it. For the first part, where you spawn in, you will need to go across, and you will actually need to go to the very right corner of the first block, and then you will need to go to the top right corner slowly, not instantly to the top right corner, or to the top right, but you need to kind of slowly get to the top right corner-ish for each of these diagonal platforms. Then soon you will be dropped off onto another block, and then you will be accelerated very fast. You actually need to cling onto the wall as the speed and the player will be changed, so you can actually cling onto it. And then when you drop off of that side, you will then need to do the same, but on the other side, very quickly. And you'll see that there is actually one block in the middle, and you can't just hug the right wall or hug the left wall. No, this one you actually have to go off the platform to the left or the right, whichever way you're going, and then go the opposite way. So, let's say you went right, you'd have to turn right off the platform, then go left and hug the wall. And then after that bit, you will be dropped off at the next bit. And there is a wall here, but you don't actually need to ride on it. When I originally made this map, it was actually intended for you to go on this wall. But I found out you didn't have to. There was not really a point for it. And so, yeah. I just went along with it because there was already another thing that I was using the wall for. And it was more confusing to other players because they were wondering what the heck the wall was for. Then, you will see it's pretty much the same as the start for a bit. You just do the same, you go to the top right corner slowly but surely. But then, you get flipped upside down, and you have to do the same thing again. Then, after you're done with the upside down bit, you'll be put on a larger platform, and you'll probably see that there is a thinner platform, like a very thin platform. You actually have to balance across that, and then you need to go, it will rotate you 180 degrees instantly, and you will fall down back onto that platform, that very thin platform, and you'll have to go across again, and then you will encounter some spikes. Now, all you really need to do is you just need to dodge those spikes as you're going across the mini platform, and then you may see this bit, but there's actually a little gap in between them. So what you need to do there is you actually need to jump onto the wall that I previously mentioned, which is on the right of the platform. Then you need to go up the ramp and do a little circle around on the big platform, onto the thinner platform, past all of the spikes again backwards, and then you need to go past the other big platform and the other small platform from before, and then you will not be turned 180 degrees, you will actually be sped up and flipped upside down, and you will need to hug the wall, but not too much so that you don't go up enough and you miss the platform, go under it, but also not, you don't want to miss it and not hug the wall too much, and then go up into the void and die, of course. And then after that part, you will see that there is actually an X in front of you. You do not go to the X, surprisingly. Instead of hugging the wall, just going to the right, you actually need to go off the platform yet again, and then go to the left and hug the wall from there. Do it like that, otherwise you will not be able to complete it, you will just die. Should be no way to glitch that. And then you just do the same thing again, except it's just a normal wall, but you still hug, so you hug the left side, and you walk right across, and then you will see what the heck this is. Now, this is not spam, but it is spam. Let me explain. There's lots of blocks, yes, so it's a spam of blocks, but you do not just spam left and right, because spamming left and right will probably kill you, unless you're very lucky. You need to time it pretty much perfectly right, and this has been tested. You can complete it. Every part in this entire map, don't worry, has been tested, each part and also all together in one go. It's all possible, and yeah. So after that spam of just walls, you will see there are 3 cones and pretty much nowhere to go. This is the final challenge, the final test to see if you still can wall ride successfully. This is what I originally, my first idea, first thought of wall riding was. You need to tilt yourself on the very edge of the block so that you are at about like a diagonal 45-degree angle, whatever, and then you will flip yourself to a 90-degree angle, because it's a 90-degree edge, and you will need to wall ride across a 90-degree angle. I'm stating that a lot because it's very hard to do, and it's just making sure that you all know that it's practically impossible to do this part. And you need to cling onto the wall. You need to make sure you're not doing it too early, and you don't miss the end and fall off before, and you're not doing it too late so that you hit the spikes. You also need to make sure you fall a decent amount instead of just flipping to the side when you're doing it. Otherwise, you will just hit the spikes again, like I've said. And you also need to make sure that you are good enough at it so that you can land on the block after, because this doesn't have a block that's extended so you can just fall onto it. You have to actually aim, which is very hard to do while wall riding a 90-degree angle. Yeah. And then that sphere right there is the very end. And if you get there, you have won. And so now, I hope that this tutorial has helped you. Thank you for watching to the very end. And I hope this tutorial at least helped you with some part, or made you completely quit grinding wall riders or just playing it in the first place. Because that's what I like to do. It's my goal to make people rage quit at Dodo. And also to help the noob.